Hi, and welcome to Odyssey of Ascension. This is Roxanne. Thank you once again for tuning in to my joy. Bella's running around getting a spot. Looking for some more cheesecake. We're having some yummy cheesecake this morning. That was cute. Thanks again for tuning in. Greetings once again to the collective. This is Ocyphius from the Oversoul Collective Fire. We bid you a good day. Let us speak of the next generation. Let's say the collective has given the next generation a name. Oh yes, truly. It is called entitled. This entitled generation that walks through their ideas in cockiness. They think they deserve everything. Well, they do. What are they doing? What are they representing? What they're allowed to have. They may not get it in some ideas, but with that idea of not believing what you think life is about, the older generation. And here's how you tell if you're an older generation. If it bothers you and you're calling them, they're so entitled, they believe they can have anything. Judging, truly. That next generation that is representing an idea of humanity expanding in and of itself. The only reason why you can't have anything is you don't have enough money for it. True. That's how you get stuff in the idea of the asleep world, is you have to purchase it in one way or another. Or there's got to be an energy exchange. The entitled generation just wants it to flow to them. And magically, it seems to be doing that more and more, doesn't it? And if this slights you, then know that you're holding on to what it was. They need to learn the way life is. Otherwise, they will fail. It's only your protection, we know. We know you're protecting them. We know you love them. We know that you want them to be okay, because that is your first priority as that idea of a parent. You have this child that you bring into the world. You covet the child covets you. You love the child loves you. There's a bond there. That bond is an idea of unity. It's a part of you. You protect you, why not protect another part of you? Of course, we understand this. But in that idea, you are also giving them, listen now, class, fears about what it's going to be. You don't know, do you? You are predicting off of what your experience was. This is why each generation, once again, we have said this before, says, I wish things were like they were. Let's look for the good old days. The good old days were perfect in them days. Those days, pardon me. That was that space-time now of evolution. This is this space-time now of evolution. It doesn't mean you need to give in. Oh, no. Doesn't mean you need to be the idea of just spoiling them. Teach them by your idea. Represent by your idea of love. When you feel the discourse within you, that resonation that says, damn it, I didn't have that, why do they get to? That's your limitation. But it also doesn't mean you have to overstretch yourself beyond your own comfort zone. Be in the moment. Evolvers, be in the now. Trust you. Follow your heart and evolve you. This is your show. Through the collective representation of what limitation is. Through that representation, you find and discover what you forgot. Love, light, eternalness, unity, one, isness. Truly. So know that this generation is shifting. It's just more noticeable now. Because of your communications, your toys, truly. Your cell phones, computers, and such. This is all part of it. Truly. So allow them to play, but not at the expense of you. It is a line you will understand with the practicum of experience in each now. Do not harbor the past nows of experience and drag them into the now and shove upon them their ideas of what you had to go through to experience your pain. Give them love, give them allowance, but in your individual way. And this will fortify their own isness, and it will also show them, truly, how to be part of the whole. It may look like, truly, that they are being individual selfish. And that is the spawning idea of urgency within the, listen now, within the collective understanding of this generation is an idea of selfishness, deserving, I should get it anyway, no matter what. Idea, I should get this job, I should get that, no problem. We understand that. But with your love, understanding, allowance, and choosing what you believe is the best you in the moment will show them how to become unity. This is a birthing idea. You are on the cusp of a foundation where this generation, in their time, 10 years, 15 years, will start to be what we all want us to be. Sharing, unity, exchange of energy, not with monetary, not in trade either. In just giving, unconditionally. You are the teachers of unity. They will be the idea of enacting it as a whole idea through the collective. Your generation of 20s to 30s. That generation started the movement. The generation of 10 years old to 20 years old in these times are the entitled generation. They're moving themselves forward with your love. This is the focused idea. 10, 15 years from now. Big movement in the idea of allowing, sharing, giving freely. With no expectations of return, yet they will be returned because there's no fear. They're not expecting their idea, I'm giving so I should get back. And that's breaking the cycle that you've all been taught. I need to give in order to receive. So you beat yourself up to give. You condition yourself to give in hopes of receiving. Unconditional love gives freely with no condition, and that brings back that perfect reflection in the mirror. And you will always have that idea abundance flow to you in whatever manner it comes. Anything. All things. Truly. Abundance in the now. Flows freely. Because of your love. Because of your reflection. Because of your action. Feeding that to the collective to see their next idea of themselves. They enact it and bring that generation to a new idea of itself. To where the next generation doesn't have the idea of selfish. It doesn't exist anymore. Because the world only represents giving and receiving freely with nothing up here on intention of giving or intention of receiving. That is going to go away. It will not be a focus in your next generations to come. And you're laying the groundwork. The generation that I'm speaking to, the awake masses right now that understand this concept, are the ones that took on the next the last idea of the cycle to break that idea of you need to be what I am, parenting idea. You have broken that cycle. You enact it by habits, sometimes yes, we understand that. but you were the first generation to break the cycle of I need to follow my parents' idea of life. There was always tidbits along every generation, but this foundation generation I speak of, the awake masses now, are the ones that broke the cycle, shifted it, went on your own way, trusted yourself, even though you didn't even know, you just couldn't give a shit. You were just so tired of being preached to that you let go of that and went about your ways. And you failed in your ideas, but then you, what? You got up. There, that wonderful quote. Dusted yourself off and moved on. Yes, we know that. But the entitled generation does not want to fall and fail. Because we don't want to feed them failure, do we? But you want to show them the possibility of failure. But then you continue that paradigm. Do you realize, entities of ascension, that there does not need to be an idea of failure in your vocabulary, in your psyche, in your focus? First attempt in learning. That's all it is. It's evolution. And when you no longer feed the idea of success, failure, polarity, that what? No longer becomes a reality for anybody. But since you had it, your spiteness for the others that don't receive it, you want to feed it to them, don't you? But that's ego, and you see that, don't you? Because you are a loving God. You are awoken, and you realize that. So you allow that. You coalesce it. You move forward. You swallow your pride, because you are the master. Here to ascend an entire civilization through love. Booyah. Truly. So allow them. Love them. Know your own boundaries with yourself and act upon those boundaries to expand them. Do not hold yourself in contempt for actions of the past now. Be in the now and realize, as they will realize, it is evolution of self, not failure. This is some good shit. Realize what you've done and realize the task they're taking on. They are bringing unity as a status quo. The next generation beyond the unity generation is the idea of there is no failure anymore. We will, let's say, take that entire success, failure, polarity and let it out of this reality. Because if no one focuses on it, it doesn't exist in this space-time now. Unity of one humanity. Think about it. Truly. It exists over there. But we're here and now. And when you no longer covet that, then it no longer becomes part of your reality. So the generation beyond the idea of unity will not even understand truly what it is to be in polarity. In the idea of success, failure. They always are battling each other, and you always have to balance. You are in a world of balance, and the world of balance will no longer be needed as well. Because balance is built-in algorithm, truly. Oh yes. Ganito shno bien ra. How's Ra?
It's good.
Booyah. Chinito. This is all we have? Truly. Entities of Ascension, once again it has been an honor, truly, to speak our joy, to bring our representation of that of Ascension to the collective human whole. This is Ocyphius. I bid you a good day. Adore. Cool beans. Good stuff, oh. Alright guys, I love you. Friday's New Year's. We're going to be at a little party. I think we want to channel there though. So I think we're going to have like a group channeling at there. Maybe some questions and answers. We'll see. Exciting. I love you guys. Thanks once again for tuning in. And if you need me, you know where to get me. Love you.